but I am highly motivated to change my current situation, so I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. Hey girl, hey, it's me, Amber D, and thank you so much for coming through for another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, girl, so it is about 2:15 in the afternoon, and I am just in my office working on some stuff. I had a pretty productive morning. I got up, I got caught up on some YouTube videos from some of my favorite creators, and then it was hair day, so I washed my hair, just threw it back in this bun. And then I was just also working on a few other things and updating a few things. I was also poking around on Fiverr a little bit. I have not booked my first editing gig on Fiverr just yet, but I have been monitoring my page and my gig and how much traffic it's getting. And it is getting some traffic. There is a lot competition, I guess you could say, on Fiverr. There are a lot of editors out there. So I also just kind of searched editors that are available, and there's a lot on there, and I think they have like a way you can sponsor your gig and have it rank higher on the list when people search editors. But also, I can only assume that one of the main things people look at, of course, people that have hired you, they can leave a review and rank you on there, just like in other Uber and DoorDash and all that kind of stuff. They can leave you like a star rating, but also it shows how many gigs you've booked on Fiverr. Like it shows like this person has been on Fiverr for 5 years and they've booked 300 gigs or whatever the case. So it shows that I'm a newbie on there, which I think is possibly working against me, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to just kind of playing around on there. That space is new to me, so I'm just kind of navigating around and seeing what my options are as far as getting my gig in front of more potential clients. But other than that, one thing that I have been really kind of contemplating lately is whether or not I should start looking for another job. Not an additional job, but another job. I have, and I write my books. I am offering my editing services. I also record and edit and create content. So I have a lot of things going on outside of a regular job. But my current job, the situation is it's not working out, and it hasn't been for a while. I mean, in a perfect world, I would be making enough money from writing my books and my book sales, and then even, offering my editing services. I'll be making enough money off of that to kind of make up for any full-time income I would get working a regular job, but I'm not there yet. And realistically, I'm not going to be there within the next few weeks or few months or anything. So, I think I'm just ready to change up my work situation in a major way. Right now, currently I'm working part-time. So there's that as part-time hours, which means part-time pay, which on one hand is beneficial to me since I am working on so many other things, but obviously full-time hours would bring full-time pay. So that would benefit myself and my household. But even outside of that, not working full-time, I don't have any type of benefits package in this current position. And I spoke on it a little bit before. I don't really get too much into detail about my job and everything that's going on there. I've been at my current position for about 1.5 years now, and when I first started there, it was maybe about 3 or 4 months in, I had like this whole situation that I did not agree with the provider that's there. It's a private practice, and it's just one provider that owns the business. And a few months in, there was some stuff going on that I found out that had been going on since he took over the practice, and I didn't agree with it. And we had a whole discussion then, and it was like, it is what it is. And I remember talking to my mom about it, and she was like, are you going to start looking for something else already? Like, she was like, I completely understand why. And I was like, right now, I think I'm just going to see how it goes. And this was a whole year and a half ago. And at this point, it's not, I mean, not every day where I'm seeing that same issue, but it's definitely come back to light here more recently, in a way that makes me feel, it just kind of reiterates to me, it provided all the confirmation I needed that it is time for me to go ahead and find something else. So I have been on the job hunt. I have been looking at jobs, submitting applications. I did have 2 phone interviews this morning, and also there was like a record yourself answering these questions type of situation. I did that, and ultimately it was the same type of questions that I answered in the phone interviews today, but it was for 3 different positions. So there's that, and I actually received an email asking me to complete an assessment for another position that I applied for. But I have been being really selective in the jobs that I apply for, because I know what I don't want out of a job, out of a company, out of an employer, and I know what I do want. So I've just been applying for specific jobs, not just every little thing out there. And I know there are a lot of people looking for work right now, so I don't know how long this whole process is going to take. I am praying that it doesn't take too long, because I don't like filling out a bunch of applications and going through the whole process. I don't know how many people do, but I'm hoping that I get something sooner rather than later. So wish me luck, girl. But that is what I've been working on today, and just getting all that figured out. And it's crazy because I know that going back to working full time is going to change a lot of things for me. It's going to change my work schedule, obviously. But it's also going to change my recording schedule, my editing schedule, my posting schedule, my writing schedule. It's going to, a lot of things are going to have to be changed and updated for me. So I am a creature of habits. I like to just kind of set my routine and get it down. But I also, especially when it's clear to me that it's time, I look forward to change. So right now I am excited about this change. And I'll make any necessary adjustments to my schedule and my routines around this upcoming change. But it is something that I'm excited about and I'm looking forward to. So like I said, wish me luck, girl. But let me go ahead and get to this assessment, and I will talk to you later. Alright, girl, so I just got done with a virtual interview that was scheduled just yesterday for today. I actually left work early to come home for this virtual interview. As soon as I got the email that they were interested in scheduling, I looked on their availability, and today at 12 o'clock was their earliest availability. So I'm off. I was off yesterday. On Tuesdays we're off anyway. So I texted my boss and was like, hey, I got an appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna have to leave early. And then with the way it was going at work today, I left even earlier than I had planned to anyway. So I got home, had my interview. It was good. It was a good interview. I did well. I know that for sure. But I don't know that I'm as interested in this position as I was when I initially applied for it. But that's the good thing about interviews, at least for me. When I'm in an interview, I'm not just there to let them ask me a bunch of questions to see if I'm a good candidate or if I would be a good fit for that position. I also ask a bunch of questions to see if that position is going to be a good fit for me. And in this case, like I said, I don't know that I am as interested in the position now. But I didn't say anything to them, so they don't know that. But I do appreciate the opportunity to be interviewed. Like I said, I know a lot of people are looking for jobs right now, and a lot of these employers are receiving a lot of applications, a lot of resumes. So I do appreciate that I was chosen for an interview, but I don't know that it definitely wouldn't be my first choice. But I did apply since I got home early. I was looking at other jobs, and I found one earlier that, as far as working for somebody else goes, it might be exactly what I'm looking for. So I haven't heard anything back just yet, of course. I literally just applied maybe an hour or so ago. So I haven't heard anything back from them just yet as far as next steps, but I am excited to hear back from them and ask more questions about that position specifically. And then I also did schedule another interview for next week. It's not till Thursday of next week, so it's over a week away. But it is scheduled, it is on the books, so I'm excited about that because girl, I do not enjoy the job search process, but I am highly motivated to change my current situation, so I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't enjoy this process, but I'm gonna go through it because I know I have to make this change. It's time, it's overdue. It's definitely overdue, but I'm really looking forward to what we're doing this weekend. It's stuff that doesn't have anything to do with work or job search. So looking forward to that because this past week has been more on the stressful side. So I'm excited for this weekend and to just kind of chill out and catch the vibes. But I am still wearing this smushy matte lip balm from NYX, and girl, they definitely did their big one with this. If you see me back at Ulta this weekend, please know I'm getting another one of these. I absolutely have every plans to get another shade. If it was they're just so new right now, so I can only, or at least in my area, they're only available at Ulta. So even if I wanted just another one of these, I would have to go back there to get it. It's not like I can just add it on my curbside order from Walmart and pick up another one that way, which when they are available at Walmart, I absolutely will be doing that, so I don't have to go back to Ulta. But I was there this past weekend, but I forgot to put my eye gel on there from Good Molecules, or Yerba Matte eye gel. I really love that eye gel, and the tube that I have now it's gonna be empty soon. Not like, I still have a few more uses of it, and if I had remembered, I would have got one when I was there last Saturday, but since I didn't, and I'm gonna be going back for another one of these anyway, I'm gonna just grab one of those. But that's really it for me. I don't really have much going on else for the rest of the day. Husband should be home in a little bit, and we literally just have plans to chill out because we got home late. Well, actually, we got home a little bit earlier than usual from bowling last night, but I know he was telling me last night that he was expecting to have a busy day at work today. So I know when he gets home, he just gonna, he gonna want to chill out, and I don't blame him. So that's probably all we're gonna be doing today. Not really nothing else. So I hope you enjoyed this at-home vlog the past couple days, and wish me luck, girl, on my job hunt. I am for real, and I am serious about finding something else ASAP. But thank you so much for spending the past couple days with me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.